Officer Thomas.
State of Michigan, 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
All right. All right, good morning, everyone. I'm going to try to do the best I can to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. And I'm going to try to get you out in the order that you came in. I'm going to start with, ready, Ms. Williams? Let's start with the city of Detroit versus Darren Lamont Laird, case number SP 160-43041 and SP 160-46601. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Laird.
Mr. Laird, are you there? Awesome. I'm going to dismiss the case by the valid documentation. Maybe I'm here. Ogletree, what's good morning to you? What is your client's name?
Excuse me?
Good morning,
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm representing Bianca, Germany. I was appointed. I haven't been able to get in contact with her. I sent letters, but no response so far. She's set for a bench trial today.
All right. On an iPhone, just let you in the room. What's your name? Unmute yourself and turn your camera on and state your name, please.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good morning to you. What's your name,
Good
sir?
morning, Honor. Terrence Garrett.
Garrett. Garrett. All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Garrett. Set for trial, Mr. Garrett, we'll give the officer a half-hour grace period from 9 o'clock. That's goes for anybody who has a trial. Half-hour grace period from 9 o'clock. And if the officer does not show,
Get back.
we'll get you out of here. If the officer does show, then we will get you in the breakout room and get you an offer and speak with the lawyer about it, all right?
Yes, sir.
Is that Terrence Jones up there? I don't know if I have a Terrence Jones on my docket. Let me see if is that.
It's supposed to be Vincent Lee. I've been trying to get the user ID name transferred. Switched back over, but
I do have a Vincent. All right. All right. Let's go with Good morning to you, Mr. Lee.
How you doing?
Camilla, good morning to you, ma'am. What is your full name?
Camila Gil Peris. Gillperis.
Say the last name again, please.
My full name, Camila Gil Peris. Camila. It's my name. Gillperis. It's my last name.
Gil Paris.
Yeah.
Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yeah.
Good morning to you.
Hi, good morning.
City of Detroit versus Camilla Gill Paris, case number SP 1610231. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Gill Harris.
Gill Paris, can you state your name for the record, please? Ms. Gill Paris, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Camila Gil Perez.
Gill Paris, do you have a valid, as for arraignment counsel purposes?
Waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges, Your Honor.
Whether or not guilty plea on your client's behalf will give your client a $0 bond. Do you have a valid registration, ma'am?
I do have a valid registration now, yes.
Can I see that, please?
Yeah, here it is. I don't know if you can see it. Wait. No se ve.
Let's see.
You see? Yo sé que tengo la-
Let's see. Hold up. 1 minute, second. Oh, you have to take the background off. Slide
Yes.
it over. Take the background, please.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I will. ¿Cómo? No sé cómo se usa esto. Acá. ¿Cómo se hace para sacar el?
Miss Cherokee Victor Bowman, what time is Miss Gill Paris docketed for?
It's at 8:45. Now,
Thank you.
well, you're probably a little different from mine. All right, well, let's pass that matter until we can get that. City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus J. Beyond Derek Laurie, case number SP 1466116, 1, 2, and 3. SP 1486361, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1486362, SP 1531911, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1580398, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1596069, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1601497, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lowry.
Is he here? Javion Laurie. Pass that matter. He's back. Let's pass it momentarily. Hold that up. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gill Paris. Hold that up for me, please, ma'am. All right. Court is satisfied. I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. Have a very good day, best. Mr. Javion Laurie, good morning. You're free to leave, Ms. Gilbert. Your case is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mr. Javion Laurie.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Good morning. State your name for the record. Please go back on the record with Javion Laurie. State your name for the record, please.
Javion Lowry.
All right. Today is good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for it's set for a trial. So let's give the officers that half-hour grace period. We're going to pass the matter, Mr. Laurie, and we will give the officers an opportunity to check in, okay?
Yeah, that sounds bad. Hey. I'm sorry, it's other mics on. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, we gotta mute the mic if your name is not called, please. We're gonna give the officer a half-hour grace period from 9 o'clock to check in. If they don't check in by 9:30, we'll get you out of here. If they do check in, we're gonna get you in an offer and we're gonna get you to the to the defense attorney to speak with you, all right? I got officers coming in right now.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's pass the matter. Kate and Lindsay. Mr. Garrison, are you there?
Gary.
Kate and Lindsay. Okay, he's not connected to audio. Galen Gaucher. Jalen Gaucher, he's not connected to audio. Is that Kamaisha O'Rear? Mr. Harrison, City of Detroit versus Terry Langford. Case number State of Michigan, strike that, State of Michigan versus Terry D. Langford. Case number SX441745111. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, good morning. For the record, Trevor Garrison on behalf of Mr. Langford. My P number is 69255.
And as for your client's presence, counselor, it's a civil infraction. You have the authority to enter into agreement on his behalf.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll waive the presence. Is there a Trooper Burbank? It is now 9:06. The trooper was supposed to be here at 8:30. You give him a half-hour grace period. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, because the trooper failed to appear, we respectfully request a dismissal without prejudice.
Very well. Case dismissed. Have a very good day, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Your Honor. Likewise.
Thank you. Kamaisha O'Rear ever unmute themselves? Mr. Patel. What are we doing with Mr. Fred Lewis?
Mr. Lewis is here on a return after being referred to the program from this court. We're asking for another 90 days for him to complete his action plan.
What is Mr. Lewis? Do you have a Lamar Lewis? Is that what it is?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Right. City of Detroit versus Fred Lamar Lewis, case number SB141158801, SB1546961. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Jayesh Patel, P number 65385 for Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, would you please state your name for the record?
Fred Lamar Lewis.
All right. Good morning to you both. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. You're requesting another 90 days adjournment. He's in street outreach I'll grant that. I hope, things are getting better for you, sir. I hope the light is, they're getting brighter.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, praise God. Thanking God.
Definitely that. Let's go give you to a pre-trial on January the 9th, 2024 at 8:30. If it's nothing further, Mr. Lewis, January the 9th, 2020. 2025. I gotta get used to that. January. Can't go back to 2024, January the 9th.
No, that's the end of that.
Yes, it is. That is the end of that. All right, Mr. Lewis, best of luck to you. Keep on keeping the throat tight and making progress, all right?
Oh man, thank you, man. I'm working on it. I gotta get my hair cut for my employment.
All right,
Yes,
take
sir.
it. Or you
Thank
just keep it tight,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, you
have a
know.
good day, Mr. Lewis.
All right, you too, man. Enjoy the rest of the morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
See you then.
All right.
All right, thank you.
All right, so Mr. Patel. Is Mr. Patel on? I need to see him. You're free to leave, Mr. Lewis, January 9th, 2025.
Okay, January 9th. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, have a good morning.
Mr. Ogletree, Bianca, Germany. Oh, no, I put Bianca, Germany for you. I haven't seen Bianca, Germany yet. All right. You get me to Kamijah O'Rear. Am I saying that right?
You got back on.
Yeah, you'll give us another 90 days, January.
To do what?
It's Kamaya over here. I got to do them every week. I'm out.
I'm gonna hang you up, Mr. Lewis.
Okay. Okay,
right.
sorry.
Take it easy. City of Detroit versus Kamijah O'Rear. Case number one. Say that.
It's Kamaya over.
I need to see who I'm talking to, ma'am. I still can't see you. All right, looks like she's frozen now. I need to see who I'm talking to.
No,
I don't need to see the ceiling. All right, let's pass the matter. All right, let's go with John Garrett.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Your Honor.
John Henry Garrett.
Junior, yes.
Let's see. Is that John Henry Garrett Jr.?
Yes, it is, sir.
I'm at court on Zoom.
City of Detroit versus John Henry Garrett Jr. Case number SP 1565275. Council 1 and Council 2. Hearings for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Garrett.
Gary,
I'm sorry. There he is. No wonder I couldn't find him.
Mr. Gary, state your name for the record, please.
John Henry Garrett Jr.
All right, today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, this time we're going to waive the formal reading the information, stand mute to the charges.
Enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Do you have valid license and insurance, Mr. Gary?
No, I don't.
Are you going to try to get license and insurance?
Yes, I am.
Do you know what's preventing you from getting that? Besides the money and insurance, what about the license?
The money with the
license. I owe a ticket in Alabama, and I'm trying to save up the money to pay for it so I can get my license here.
Set him a trial date for December 16th, Ms. Soroki, or set him a pretrial date for 11/26/2024. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. You have an absolute right to a trial, Mr. Gary. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, speak to Ms. Soroki, and then let us know what you want to do when you come out. Yep, join the room, get him an offer. Should be a simple one. License improper and no insurance. Join the room, please.
Mr.
All right,
Bowman.
I can't operate past the matter on Gary. I can't operate with you showing half of your face now. I just can't, I can't do that. All right. So you either got to come in camera, full face, or you're gonna have to come in person. All right. Let's go. City of Detroit. Is that, give me the correct pronunciation of your first name again? Correct pronunciation? Listen, you're gonna have to come in. I'm not gonna keep on dealing with you on this Zoom thing. Kyle Lawrence.
Yes.
City of Detroit versus, whoa. The City of Detroit versus Kyle Lawrence, case number of SP 1399131, SP 1355863, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1410399, counts 2 and counts 3, SP 141040001, SP 1418494, counts 1, 2, and 1 and 2. SP 1616385, counts 1 and counts 2. Hearing for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lawrence.
Kyle Lamar Lawrence.
Your Honor, where does Mr. Lawrence appear on the docket?
That's top. Right on the bench one. $8:30. Raymond on the bench.
My docket begins at 8:35. I have no 8:30.
We got to get you an updated docket, man. Raymond on the bench warrant. I'll give you the cases.
Yeah, Your Honor, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 fine. All right, the dockets, the cases that are on the docket. Are you ready, Mr.? You got your pen ready, Mr. Berry?
Ready,
Yes.
Your Honor.
Oh.
License improper. License improper. Unregistered, untitled. No insurance misdemeanor. Driving while license never acquired. no insurance misdemeanor. Open alcohol in a motor vehicle driving. License improper. Unregistered, untitled. And 2 off-docket matters. No insurance proof and defective brake lights. The no insurance proof, I can allow him to pay the reinstatement fee up front on that, $45. Get an updated offer from Mr. Bowman in breakout room 4. I'm going to send your client to breakout room 2. Mr. Lawrence, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, speak with, wait on Mr. Berry, and then he's going to come and speak with you and see if he can offer you some assistance, all right?
Okay.
That second off-docket matter, Your Honor?
Is the defective brake lights. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 counts.
Yes, so too I.
Who else do we have? Any retained lawyers? I haven't seen. I have not yet seen Germany, Mr. Let's pull the Germany file, see if we have a phone number in there. Please.
Your Honor, I haven't seen the officer on my matter checking. This is Attorney Brian Garmo for Galarza Pedroza. I'm going to go in breakout room 4 with Mr. Bowman, if that's okay, Your Honor.
Galarza Pedroza.
Yes, Mr.
The officer needs to be, I'm gonna give him a half-hour grace period, so they got 10 more minutes. They have 10 more.
Sounds good.
All right, you can move as, if you want to speak to Mr. Bowman, go, you can, I think I gave you the ability to move around.
Yeah, you did. I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. We're waiting on a lawyer now. So, Ms. Soroki, are we ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who did you have?
I had Mr. Gary Jr.
Mr. Gary. Let's go back on the record with Mr. John Henry Gary. What does your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, we're requesting a pretrial date.
All right, 11/26/2024, Mr. Gary, come on back at 8:30 on November the 26th, 2024. I hope you can get that Alabama thing straightened out, all right?
November 26th?
November 26th.
At 8 o'clock.
At 8:30.
8:30.
Best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. City of Detroit versus Asia and Greater Mumfield, case number SP 1200746, counts 1 and count 2. SP 1607646, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1607649-1. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of the defendant.
All right, Ms. Mumfield, Gary or Mumfield, can you state your name for the record, please?
Asia Ann Greer Montfield.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put you in a breakout room with Ms. Soroki. Read her the offer. You have an absolute right to a trial, and you can move and speak to Mr. Bowman if you need to, Ms.
Your Honor,
so
we don't have.
yes.
I don't have offers. So,
Don't have offers, so the offer as it stands right now is for Ms. Greer Mumpfield to plead to allowing improper plate as charged on the false insurance. And that's improper plate allowing and as charged on the false insurance, $240 a piece. She has an absolute right to a trial. I dismissed the improper plate in the allowing appointment. All right.
yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Join the room, Ms. Greer Mumpfield.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. All right, go Shay, you got your device together now. I tried to call you a little earlier. We'll call you next, all right?
Yeah, thank you.
Officer Allison, good morning to you. Take your hood off, go Shay, when you come on to, when I call your name, all right? Officer Allison, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. I was in Judge Williams' courtroom. That's why I'm just now getting in here, checking in.
You're already checked in, I believe.
I haven't spoke to anyone yet, sir.
All right, well, they'll, I don't know, who are you here? Who's your defendant?
I will be here on Terrence Garrett.
He's here. Terrence Garrett is here. We got another 6 minutes for officer's grace period, so we'll get most of these cases going soon. We're waiting on a lawyer now.
May I see you in 4, Mr. Bowman? May I see you in 4, Mr. Bowman?
On my way.
Attorney Yusuf, good morning to you. Who's your client? Oh, Ramo.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
What's that?
Yeah, Officer Turner. I'm here on the matter of James Love. Seems like he hasn't checked in yet. He's supposed to be here at 9. I just wanted to know.
James, we're gonna give him a few minutes, see if he can check in. I got you checked out, quarantine.
Good morning, sir. Okay.
Oh, what I did.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Luis Enrique Galarza Pedroza, case number SP 158200001. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Brian Garmo appearing on behalf of Luis Enrique Galarza Pedroza. Mr. Pedroza, could you please unmute yourself and please state your full name for the record?
Yes, my full name is Luis Enrique Galarza Pedroza.
Okay, today, good morning to you, Mr. Galarza Pedroza. Today is a date and time set for a trial. It is give the officer a half-hour grace period. That officer has not showed. It is 9:30. We'll give her few more seconds. Officer Sterner. Hearing no response, it's now 9:31. Want to make a motion, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Moving to dismiss the matter without prejudice, Your Honor.
All right, we'll dismiss the case. Have a very good day, and best of luck to you both, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
This is the city of Detroit versus Bahe Garmo. Case number U6779373. Appearance, please.
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Tim Youssef on behalf of Mr. Garmo.
Where's Mr. Garmo?
He's here with me right now. Mr. Garmo, come in here for a sec. He's with me here now, Your Honor. I'm going to have him step into the camera. All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Garmo is approaching. Mr. Garmo, please state your name for the record.
Baha Garmo, sir.
All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Garmo. Today is the date and time. Mr. Youssef, did you put your P number on the record?
P number 64538, Your Honor.
All right. Today is the date and time set for trial. There's there Officer Sterner. Officer Sterner, hearing no response. You want to make a motion, counsel?
At this time, Your Honor, we'd motion for this matter to be dismissed.
All right. Very well. Case dismissed. Have a very good day and best of luck to you both.
Thank you. Likewise, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm a nigga like great God damn.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence, I'll keep you up to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client requires a trial and he needs the appointment of an attorney.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lawrence?
Yeah.
Get the phone number from you, sir. Mr. Lawrence, I need a good phone number from you, please.
947-944-7575.
I'm gonna set a pretrial date for November the 26th, 2024 at 8:30. That pretrial date is just to know that you've gotten that counsel appointed to you. I'm also gonna set a trial date for December the 16th, 2024 at 9 a.m. So you have 2 dates. The first date is just basically a control date to see if that counsel has gotten in touch with you. You should answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls will hopefully be that attorney. If you don't get that attorney by the 26th, then we're gonna appoint one on that day on the spot for you, okay?
Okay.
So November the 26th at 8:30 is the next date. Have a very good day, Mr. Lawrence.
Okay, thank you.
This is the city of Detroit versus Jalen Tyrese O'Shea. Case number SP 149553522. SP 1550421, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1550423. SP 1550423, counts 2 and counts 3. 213-979-59, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Gaucher.
Jalen Tyrese Goshen.
Okay, good morning to you, Mr. Gaucher. Do you have a valid license?
No, I didn't get it yet.
Why is that?
I haven't been driving.
I didn't ask you that. Why haven't you gotten a license though? The purpose of getting a license was to help you out on some of these cases. And if you do decide to drive, you can get in the car and go.
No, I haven't been driving. I just been going through stuff. I had a house fire. I mean, my house got burnt up. I just been trying to get back and forth to work. Really, like.
Do you have a steady home now?
Yeah, I do. It's just in Pontiac, and then my job is in Detroit, so it takes me about an hour and 30 minutes to get back and forth to work every day. So it's just been a hassle for me, like really.
When can you make it to the Secretary of State?
I get paid tomorrow. I can go tomorrow. Well, I can set a appointment today, and hopefully I can get an appointment tomorrow.
Just exit. Who's messing with my controls? How did that happen? Mr. Gaucher.
Yes, sir.
You can get there tomorrow. I'm gonna set this matter for another pretrial. You're not missing work now, are you?
No, I'm not.
I don't want you to miss work. I'm gonna allow you to zoom in from work if you have to. 11/26/2024 at 8:30. Go there tomorrow and see if you can get that valid license, okay?
Okay. Can you tell me the date one more time?
November the 26th at 8:30.
Okay, thank you.
All right, best of luck to you, sir.
All right, I appreciate you.
Welcome. All right, let's call the city of Detroit.
Excuse me, Judge. This is Corporal Kropik. I'm sorry for interrupting.
All right.
I have another courtroom. I just wanted to make sure I was checked in, and I'll be back.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, make sure you give Mr. Bowman has your number too.
Okay. Okay, I'll go into breakout room real quick.
Who's putting all those officers in the breakout room? Is that Mr. Bowman messing with my stuff? Javion Laurie? He got his
Yes, Your Honor.
he got his stuff. Good morning to you. You got his stuff unmuted now. All right. Did anybody speak to Javion Laurie? Or was that what
I'm right here. Oh no, nobody spoke to me yet.
All right, take your stocking hat off if it's not for a religious purpose, please. All right, good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit. Let's recall the city of Detroit versus Javion Derek Laurie. Case number SB 1466116 counts 1, 2, and 3. SB 1486361 counts 1 and counts 2. SB 14863 SB 1531911 counts 1, 2, and 3. SB 1580398 counts 1, 2, and 3. SB 1596069 counts 1 and counts 2. SB 1601497 counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Berry, appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lowry.
Javion Derek Laurie.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. Let's go through this. The officers are, is there an officer Everett here? Let me look at my list. I don't see an officer Everett. Is there an officer Jackson? Jackson is here. Mr. Berry. Is there an officer Joshua Martin? I don't see an officer Joshua Martin. Officer Ryan Heaton. All right, vote of ones. I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cases on the docket. I call I call 17 into the record. So Mr. Berry, get this straight. 3983. All right. So Mr. Berry on SP 1466116, 2, and 3. Those were Officer Everett's cases.
The motion is for dismissal, Your Honor, there being no complaining witness.
Just make sure no Officer Edwards, hearing no response, I'll grant that motion to dismiss. On SP 1531911, counts 1, 2, and 3, those were Officer Joshua Martin. Is Officer Joshua Martin here? Officer Joshua Martin, hearing no response, not seeing that officer in the waiting room or the breakout room. Go ahead, Counsel.
Motion is for dismissal, Your Honor, there being no complaining witness.
Motion to dismiss no officer. SP 1580398, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 15803. That's Officer Keaton, Ryan Keaton. I haven't seen Ryan Keaton. And then we have the other officers are here. Let me see. Some of the cases are not on the docket. I have 2 cases that I didn't call in, 3 cases that I didn't call into the docket.
So may we dismiss Officer Heaton's cases, Your Honor?
You may.
The motion is for dismissal.
There's some cases, one case of failure to stop at a stop sign, SP 1486381, that probably should have, no, that was a civil infraction that he never took care of. So that wasn't a part of the record. There were 126 on that. SP 1596069, counts 1 and counts 2 are 2. A failure to stop and a no proof of insurance. Those may have been, should have been a part of the record. I don't know why. Let's see the dates on those. Those were July, the allegation was made July the 4th, 2024. When it's default at 8/5. I don't have any objection to set those aside. The city does. So you have an offer on, here's the deal. Get an offer on improper plate, Mr. Berry. Driving while license suspended. Driving while license suspended, repeat offender. Unregistered, untitled, no insurance misdemeanor. Driving while license, repeat offender. And if he's willing to set the 2 aside, failure to stop, and a no proof of insurance, civil infractions. Mr. Laurie, I'm going to put you in a breakout room and wait on Mr. Berry to get an updated offer for you. Officer Jackson, good morning to you. Are you here?
Good morning. Yes, sir.
All right, good morning, ma'am. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Officer Jackson here for Javion Laurie.
All right, and you're Detroit Police, badge number?
Badge number 3593.
All right, very good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
And then That's the only officer we're dealing with. You got to know Mr. Laurie pretty well, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, pass the matter. Mr. Laurie, go in the breakout room. I'll put you in the breakout room and speak with Mr. Barry. He's gonna wait on him to get you an updated offer, all right? Pass the matter.
Your Honor, as with regard to the off-docket matters that are not in default, improper plates, suspended license, 2 of those, no registration, and no insurance.
The matters are the off-docket matters. So you have unregistered, untitled, no insurance, misdemeanor, driver license, repeat offender, suspended repeat offender. The off-docket matters that aren't on the docket are failure to stop and the no insurance proof. And then you have another improper plate, driving while license suspended, and another driving while license suspended repeat offender. You have that?
Yes, Your Honor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cases.
So too I.
Oh, very good. All right, pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Greer Mumfield. Ms. Greer Mumfield, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, the recommendation, my client would plead to the 1 count of allowing unlicensed driver to drive. All other matters are being dismissed. She's waiving her rights, and I stipulate to probable cause regarding the dismissals.
Is that what you want to do, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm? You had a hand raised?
Yes.
You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and $400 or $500 in fines.
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not? Ms. Greer Mumfield?
Can you repeat that?
Ms. Soroki went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about them?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give them up? The rights.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to May the 18th, 2021 at around 9:48 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Finkel and Greenfield. You may not know, did you own a 2006 Chevy on that day?
A 2006 Chevy.
Let's
I really don't remember.
Let's take this other one as an improper plate. The same difference. It's going to be dismissed upon payment and no. Let me draw your attention back to July the 30th, 2024, around 7:44 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Greenfield and Thatcher. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with Detroit?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce? Was there something wrong with the plate on that vehicle?
I guess it was.
Was that your car?
Yes, my car. But
So what do you mean, yes?
it's in me and my boyfriend's name.
So was there something wrong with the plate on it?
Well, I was getting insurance from somebody online, and I guess they scammed me. I should have just went in the place to do it, but I got scammed.
Okay, so then that invalidated the plate then, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
All right, and you knew the plate was invalid?
Yes.
All right, so we'll find her guilty as charged, because you may not know the plate is invalid until you get pulled over. And
Yeah,
then
that's when I
but
found out.
I don't think that that's necessarily an issue, Ms. Soroki, do you?
No,
If
Your Honor.
you don't have a valid plate, then it's almost like a strict liability, I think. So we'll find you guilty, of the amended count. Why would somebody write an invalid plate and a unregistered untitled? Was there some kind of different plate on the vehicle?
It was actually up to date, but I made a mistake and I handed him the wrong registration. So he ended up taking the wrong registration, and he didn't want to take the original one that I gave him.
So do you believe that the plate was up to date?
Yes.
But you know the insurance was not good.
Yes.
I'll take the plea, because I know they do invalidate the plates. I don't know how long that takes to get to for them to process those things. But I know they do invalidate plates if they don't have insurance. Find her guilty as charged. Stipulation of probable cause will dismiss the other counts.
Your Honor, it's so stipulated.
All right, $240, ma'am. When can you pay it?
Can you repeat that?
$240. When can you pay it?
I could pay it on the 17th of this month.
Come back on October 22nd, 2024 at 8:25. If it's paid, we'll dismiss the case. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. You don't have anything further, ma'am. Have a very good day. October 22nd. Best of luck to you. I'll wait for more.
It's at 8:30 a.m.
8:25.
8:25. Okay, thank you.
Oh. Let's try this one more time. Ms. O'Rear, are you there? All right, Ms. O'Rear, I'm gonna have to get your whole face in the camera. I can't have you hiding behind the camera. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. So obviously, let's call the city of Detroit versus, is it Kamijah?
It's Kamaya.
Kamaya. This is the city of Detroit versus Kamaya O'Rear, case number SP 1608328, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1608351. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. O'Rear.
Ms. O'Rear, can you state your name for the record, please?
Kamaya over here.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Do you have valid license, registration, and insurance?
No, I don't have that because I no longer have the car that I had.
Well, what about the license? Do you have a license at least?
I have a appointment for it because every time I tried to go, they was booked up. So I have a upcoming appointment. Plus, it was like my money arrangement at the time.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
I said I have an upcoming appointment, and I couldn't get when I tried to book the appointment, they was already booked up, and plus it was like my money arrangements at the time.
All right, go in the breakout room and speak with Ms. Soroki. Ms. Soroki, see if you can make some heads or tails of it, all right?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room, Ms. O'Rear. Speak to Ms. Soroki.
Okay.
Now, what's Terry Jones? You said your name was what? I didn't write that down.
It's Vincent Lee.
Vincent Lee. That's what you said. Good
Yes,
morning,
sir.
Lee. Vincent Lee.
How you doing?
All right.
Your Honor, is this?
Vincent Terrence Lee on the
Yes,
first. On the
yes,
first
yes, yeah.
time.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to Devontae Gregory. He's not supposed to be here until October 22nd anyway. I don't know what that 313-454-90-69-21 person is going to be on. So,
How you doing, Your Honor? My name is Derek Dwayne Griffin.
yeah, I just got you.
May I see Mr. Bowman in full?
You may. All right, waiting on a lawyer.
Are you waiting on me?
Ready on Miss O'Rear?
I am.
All right, let's go back on the record with Miss O'Rear. What's going to go on with this case? Mr. Oki, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak with your client.
Your Honor, at this time, my client's requesting a bench trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Miss O'Rear?
Not really. I'm really working on getting my license and things now. So I guess if I have to, yes.
Well, you don't have to, but I think that's what I think basically that Ms. Soroki set that matter up like that to give you some more time to
Yes.
get you.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, I will do the trial date. She told me December, I believe.
All right, so go get the license, ma'am. Bring some valid license, registration, and insurance in if you can. But if you don't have a vehicle, then just make sure you bring a valid license in, okay?
Okay.
All right, best of luck. It's gonna be December the 16th, 2024 at 9 a.m., okay? December the 16th.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, have a good day, man. Best of luck to you.
Okay.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Vincent Terrence Lee, case number V12992323, V12992423, V12992523, SP 1470470 counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1601639 counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1607351, SP 1603421, SP 1607741 counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee, good morning to you. State your name for the record.
Vincent Terrence Lee.
Ms. Soroki, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Why don't you get an updated offer for Mr. Lee? We'll put you in a breakout room. Wait on Ms. Soroki while she talks to the city about an offer on this. And then you have an absolute right to a trial, Mr. Lee. So let me make sure I change the name. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and wait on Ms. Soroki, all right?
Sure thing.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Join the room, please.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Yeah, I was just following up to see if my client, Bianca Germany, had checked in.
I don't see a Germany. I do not see a Germany.
Okay. I'll continue to wait as long as the court wants.
Well, it's up to you. We'll call it, and what we'll do is we'll a failure to appear bench warrant.
Okay, and if she does appear, I'm willing to come back.
Very well. Did you leave your number in the chat, Mr. Oates?
I will.
Sorry, what did you say? Gonna call your name.
I just put it in the chat.
All right. All right. Be safe. I'll call you if she shows.
Thank you.
Mr. Griffin, what's your middle name if you have one?
Dwayne.
What's your date of birth?
8/11/1990.
I don't have anything for you.
Your Honor, I had got a letter. It had said, failed to comply with an order date of 12.
Have a case number?
The case number isn't on here. No, wait. Yeah, it is. It's 7P15304.
Wait a minute, 7P153. Any
Yeah.
letters before it? Turn your camera on. Let me see who I'm talking to. All right, what do you have? Let's see what you have there. Scroll up, go up, and go over to your right. Oh, okay, there we go. Hold on a second, right there. That's a SP153, is that?
Yes.
Keep on.
304171.
All right. That case has been dismissed. Yeah, I think Derek Dwayne Griffin, I don't think you have anything open. There's another Derek Griffin, but that's not the same birthday.
I had to make sure, Your Honor.
I understand. Let me make sure. Sure. I ran it both ways. SP1, that case is closed. It doesn't appear you have anything. All right, best of luck to you, Mr. Griffin.
Thanks, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You're better. Are we ready on anyone, Mr. Berry?
Your Honor, could you contact Ms. Soroki and have her meet me in the breakout room 4, please?
Ms. Soroki, Mr. Bowman wants to meet you in breakout room 4. I don't know if this is regarding Mr. Lee or not.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Breakout 4, Ms. Soroki. Sit tight for a second, Mr. Lee.
Yes, sir.
I'm back, Your Honor.
Now let's go back on the record with Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your plan want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, we're going to ask counsel be appointed on client's behalf in the matter be set for pretrial.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lee?
Get this taken care of, you know, the right way.
Right. So what's your phone number?
Area code 734-469-6082.
I'm gonna set a pretrial date for the 26th of November at 8:30. Write that down. In the meantime, you got it?
I can kind of remember till I get to a pen.
Get a pen. November 26th.
I got you. I got a good head.
8:30. And what I need you to do is answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls will be that appointed attorney. And then we'll know that by the 26th. If that attorney doesn't contact you by then, we'll get one appointed on the spot that day, okay?
Sure thing.
Best of luck to you, sir. Very good day.
Okay. What is everything else taken care of, like as far as with the insurance and all that stuff? Did she say that's dismissed, or how does that go?
No, everything's going to go together because we're not going to take it up.
All right.
Yeah, just make sure you keep the insurance and stuff valid, all right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Have a good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
All right, you too.
This is the city of Detroit versus Martez Antoine Little, case number SP 1588236, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1588635, SP 9021951, 184802201204327151. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Little.
Mr. Little, can you state your name for the record, please?
Martez Antoine Little.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Today is the date and time set for
Pretrial.
Pretrial. Only call, it's 5 cases I called. Oh, it was a disregard of a red signal that was not on the docket. That was sort of an older ticket. Not that old, but let me see what date it was. It should have been on the record. Let's see. That should be on the call. I called it into the record. So he's got 5 cases on the docket, but you got to add a disregard or red signal on there because that's still open. It's not in default. So get Mr. Little an updated offer. Ms. Soroki, keep in mind, Mr. Little, you have an absolute right to a trial. So if you don't like the offer, you can set a trial date, all right?
Yes,
I'll
sir.
put you in a break. Wait on Ms. Soroki, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Little, do you have a valid license?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Very well. All right, pass the matter. Are we ready, Mr. Baird?
Yes, Your Honor, to Mr. Lowry.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lowry. Mr. Lowry, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the current updated offer of the prosecutor. He's prepared to enter pleas to the matter on docket ending in 973, failure to display. With regard to the off-docket defaulted matters, which the prosecution has no objection to the default being set aside, he would enter a plea to impeding traffic or blocking traffic. As to the failure to stop charge, the no insurance charge should be dismissed. With regard to the remaining charges, What remains is the a charge of suspended license being reduced to allowing, and the remaining matters to be dismissed.
How about allowing an improper plate? So we can do it all in one.
Yes, of course, Your Honor.
You want to take the deal, sir, 240, 240. 240, 240, and 175. Only one will abstract. It won't have any points, and I'll dismiss upon payment. You want to take that deal, sir?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, I do.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to August the 17th, 2024, around 9:30 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Davidson and Dexter. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with Detroit Police Department?
Yeah.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, sir.
Why is that?
I do not own a valid operator's license.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of failure to display. $240 will be the fine. Did the officer ask you to produce valid insurance as well?
Yes, sir.
You couldn't do that either, could you?
At the time, no. But I have valid insurance at the moment.
Is that going to matter in this case, Mr. Berry? Is Mr. Bowman, were you going to give him some? Did you tell Mr. Berry that?
Yes, I showed him my valid Michigan registration for my car.
What about valid insurance?
Yep, I got it. I could send it. I could email it over, but yeah, I can't get tags or registration unless I have valid insurance.
No. You could get tags. Okay.
I've seen the insurance, Your Honor. The insurance charges have all been dismissed.
Okay, so that was for the improper. That was instead of the allowing an improper plate. I got you. So you didn't have insurance at the time, right?
Correct.
All right. Find him guilty of the amended count of improper plate, $240 fine, dismissal on payment. And did you run a stop sign on one of these days? Will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea on your client's behalf, Counselor?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
That stipulation is going to find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic for that failure to stop at a stop sign. So 175, I'm going to waive the warrant fees, and you'll pay any reinstatement fees. I don't see that you owe any reinstatement fees. When can you pay? 240, 240, 175. When can you pay?
I was gonna ask if it was okay for me to do community service.
All right. You want to do community service for this other failure to stop, this all failure to stop, this 126 as well?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
I need a good phone number from you.
Are you ready?
Yes, born ready.
517-703-7260.
Are you here in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
Give you the number to community service coordinator, Ms. Green. This is just for you. They should reach out to you. You shouldn't have to reach out to them. But her number is 965-8130. Mark the file referred to Ms. Green. And community service 1224. Give me 36 hours of community service. We'll clear it up, all right?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 2 months to do it.
Okay.
Come back on December the 9th, 2024, and at 8:25. If you don't hear from Ms. Green in a couple of days, let's get back in contact with her. Hopefully you can go ahead and get yourself a license now.
Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, I got one question. If I complete it, do I have to come back to the next court date?
You gotta make sure that Ms. Green is gets me that paperwork, and if you communicate with her, you should be fine, and she gets that paperwork in. You don't have to show back up.
Okay.
Okay? If you have an issue getting in touch with Ms. Green, then just get back in touch with us, and we'll connect. All right?
All right.
If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day and best of luck to you, okay?
Thank you too.
Thomas has a defendant in all.
Judge Taylor?
Promise.
Water?
Huh?
They scheduled it on the same day.
One second.
All right. You're Mr. Okay, let's go. Well, why can't you go down there first? Go.
Well, cause that's not at 11.
Oh, does
And
it?
that's gonna be a
All right.
while.
Good. All right,
So
come
you
on.
want to step in right now?
Yeah, you can step in.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's call Garrett. Terrence,
Yes, sir.
good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
City of Detroit versus Terrence Deshard Garrett, case number SB 125-35122, SB 125-35123. Officer, what happened to
Officer Allison, Your Honor.
No, I meant to tell Officer,
14509.
Say, I didn't speak to Officer Jackson, I'm sorry. SB 128-3970, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Garrett.
Terrence Deshard Garrett.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date time set for a trial. Officer Allison, you want to go put your appearance on the record, please?
Officer K. Allison, badge 4443 of the Detroit Police Department.
All right, good morning to you. All right, so today is the date and time set for trial. Officer Bardaway. Hearing no response, Counselor, on Bardaway.
The motion is for dismissal, Your Honor. There being no complaining witness.
Huh?
Hold on a second. Right now. I'll grant the motion to dismiss no officer. Right.
Your Honor, Corporal Spider, did you call me?
Yeah, you were distracting the court.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I was muted.
Good morning to you. Looks good. Do you have a valid license? Do you have a valid license and insurance? Mr. Garrett?
I don't have that car no more, but
What about license?
license I can't get because this case. It's suspended because of this case.
I don't think it's suspended because of this case.
Well, when I came into the court to pay, I asked if I can get my license back, and they said no, because I have to go to court for this one. That's why they're suspended.
All right, well, that's what they told you. All right, let's give Mr. Garrett an updated offer, Mr. Berry. Put him in a breakout room, get him an updated offer. And Mr. Garrett, get an updated offer. Wait on Mr. Berry to get you that updated offer, and then we'll come on back. And the day is the date and time set for trial, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Could I meet you in 4, Mr. Bowman?
No, I'll do it now. Good morning to you. Good morning to you both. All right, Lindsay, Kate Lindsay.
Good morning.
All right, you just got connected to audio. We called your name a long time ago. You weren't connected to audio.
I apologize.
No, no need to apologize. It just sets you back. Good morning to you. You have a cell phone on you? Why don't you go out in the hallway and call in and zoom in? That way you can speak to the lawyer.
You talking to me, right?
No, I'm talking to Mr. Greer. Yeah, he's got an exam. Huh?
Your Honor,
Yes.
can I have Officer Allison meet me in breakout room 1, please?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
He didn't show, I don't think, Mrs. Corporate. Michael Lee Fall.
Yes.
Michael Fall. Is Michael Lee Fall here? He's not here. I don't think he showed. So.
Okay.
Have a good day. Be safe out there, Corporate.
You too, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. Will Levy. Levy.
If the court's in recess, Mr. Little's ready.
So let's go back on the record with Mr. Little. Mr. Little, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, my client's going to accept the recommendation of the people. So the operating on a revoked license is being amended to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Open alcohol as a driver is being amended to passenger, and another license violation is being amended to improper plate. He's waiving its rights and asking the court to adopt that.
Will Levy.
Hold on, Mr. Levy. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Little?
Yes, Your Honor.
That would be 240 on allowing all dismissal upon payment will not abstract the secretary of the pay therefore won't carry any points. The other, on the open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger, it will abstract, but it won't carry any points. And
Your
then
Honor,
you
that's
said,
not, I'm sorry, that's not a moving violation though, as a passenger, is it?
well, it's gonna be 2 points. I'm sorry, it will be 2 points. Open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger is the same in the court's eyes. I know a lot of, and I talked to the Secretary of State. I've heard a lot of the prosecuting attorneys say that, oh, it looks different in insurance purposes. And I asked that question as well. And they indicated that they don't have anything to do with how insurance looks at the tickets. So it's 2 points on your license, alcohol related offense on your license.
Your Honor, then I'm gonna change my recommendation, my client. I think he should request a bench trial date. That's gonna stop him from getting his license, so. Somehow I thought since it being a moving violation, it wouldn't affect, not being, I thought it wouldn't be a moving violation, but the points are probably gonna stop him on second thought.
Yeah, all right, so you want to accept the attorney's recommendation and set a matter for a trial date?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's do that then. Trial on all matters, trial / formal hearing is December the 16th, 2024 at 9 a.m., okay?
December 16th, 9 a.m. Got it.
At least get a fighting chance there, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck to you. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
City of Detroit versus Will Levy, case number SP 9662311. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Levy.
Okay, Mr. Levy, state your name for the record, please.
Will Marcellus Levy.
All right, Officer Smith, is Officer Smith here? Today is the date and time set for a trial. I haven't seen an Officer Smith. And I don't see him in the breakout room or on my list. Let me make sure my list is here.
Your Honor, I'm gonna move for dismissal at this time. There's a date and time set for trial. It's already 10:35. We don't have the officer.
Right, case dismissed, no officer. Mr. Wemmer, waive the warrant fee. You're gonna pay the reinstatement fee, $45. Mr. You can pay that in the DIP, that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can upload that DIP, that app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. There's two best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Levy. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you. Have a great day, everyone.
The city of Detroit, this is Soroki versus Caton, James John, case number SP 155. Well, I don't know, SP, strike that, SP 1600661 SP 1606487 SP 1606517 Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Lindsay, good morning. Do you state your name for the record, please?
Caden Lindsay.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. He has a careless driving already that went into default on 7/8/2024. He owes $300 on that. He has a no insurance, an improper equipment, and another careless driving. Get him an updated offer, Ms. Soroki. I don't know if the city is willing to set one for that careless driving aside. Get him an updated offer, and I'll put you in a breakout room, Mr. Lindsay. See if you can work it out for him, Ms. Soroki.
Mr. Bowman?
Yeah, please meet me in the breakout room this time, like now.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yeah, Officer Turner. I was just wondering, James Love, was he here?
Who was that? Who was your defendant?
James Love.
James Love is here.
Okay, he is here. Okay.
We'll get it. We're almost getting to the end. We'll get y'all soon.
All right, very well. Thank you.
We ready on Garrett?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Terrence Garrett. Mr. Garrett, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what you want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's current offer, present offer, updated offer. He stands ready to enter a plea to impeding or blockading traffic rather than.
Can't. Because all misdemeanors can't amend a civil or a misdemeanor to a civil infraction. Unless the people want to dismiss and have the officer rewrite.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, what time is Mr. Garrett listed for?
Mr. Garrett is set for trial at 9 a.m. Terrence, the shark here.
And Officer Allison is present. And so the reckless driving, Your Honor.
Yeah.
A recommendation as it relates to impeding, is that proper?
No.
No,
On
okay.
the reckless,
How about failure for due caution?
that'll be 2 points. So if you're trying to, you know, obviously, do you have a valid license? When did you go to Secretary of State?
I went to the courthouse and paid, and they told me I couldn't do it, couldn't get it.
Well, you didn't go to the Secretary of State. You didn't go to the Secretary of State. We didn't even get back on the record because let's go back on the record now with Mr. Garrett, Terrence Garrett. Now we have all right. So you need to go to the Secretary of State. So you don't listen to people in the courthouse. Go to the Secretary of State and try to get a valid license. These cases haven't been adjudicated yet, so no points or anything are attached to your record. What I'm understanding is, I guess the city is trying to give you an opportunity to give you something that won't affect you from getting a license. I don't have any issue with the city wants to set it aside, setting you another free trial. We'll make up an offer right now. You're going to be, you know. You get an offer and we contingent on if you get a driver's license, then that's fine and maybe adjusted. If you don't get a driver's license when you come back, then you got to take the deal. The city's not opposed to affording you some extra time. I'm not opposed to it.
Okay.
Officer Allison, if I may.
You may.
To save the gentleman some time as well, I'm okay with just moving forward with dismissal. The prosecutor would sign off with that. So when he go to the Secretary of State, he can just take care of everything there.
Look at him. That's an early Christmas present there.
Thank you.
Well, it hasn't been, given to you yet. That's the prosecutor's call.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Garrett.
Thank you.
And listen.
Yes, sir.
You running these stop signs, passing on the right, you need to go take yourself a driving course, because I think a lot of people don't realize you're not supposed to pass on the right. You see it all the time. You running stop signs, failure to signal, you just out here just doing what you want. Like you're the only one on the road, it sounds like. So clean it up. Because
Yes,
I
sir.
tell you what, I will remember Mr. Terrence Deshar Garrett, and I will remember how generous of an offer that was made to him that didn't have to be done. And I won't accept anything like that again. All right.
Yes, sir.
Best of luck to you, sir. I'm waiving the warrant fee. You owe $45 reinstatement fee. Pay that first, and then wait 48 to 72 hours to go to Secretary of State.
Yes, sir.
All right, pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. As soon as it gets paid, if you pay one of those 2 ways, you can upload the DivDat app to your phone and go through immediately. Wait 48, 72 hours before you approach the Secretary of State for a valid license. All right.
Yes, sir.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
Thank the officers and the Mr. Bowman and
Thank
Mr.
you.
Berry.
Thank all of y'all.
And thank us by driving safe. That's what we need. That's what we need. All right.
I got you. All
right. Sir, best of luck to you. And be safe, Officer Allison. Best of luck to you. All right. All right. Let's move on. Laperna.
Was that
Luke Arena? Is that Luke Arena?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. What is it, sir? Give it to me so I can pronounce it correctly.
Loop Arena.
Luke Arena. I got it. The second time I got it right. Good morning to you.
How are you?
I'm well. How about yourself? All right. City of Detroit versus Giovanni Lucarina. Case numbers SP 1228024, counts 1 and counts 2 and counts 3. SP 134185661, SP 1547788, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1547907, SP 1574140, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1142194, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1547907, counts 2 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Luperina.
Giovanni Luperina.
All right, Mr. Luperina, today is the date and time set for a trial. Let's get Officer Fitzgerald Harris to put his appearance on the record. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Officer Fitzgerald Harris, badge 1442, Detroit Police Department.
All right. Good morning to you. Let's get Officer Farad to put his appearance on the record. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Officer Nadeem Farhat, badge 3846, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning to you. Sorry about the mispronouncing of your name, Officer Farhat.
I'm used to it, Your Honor.
I'll try to not make it a habit here. And I know I always kind of mispronounce. I've almost got Officer Delbas.
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Dolboski, badge 4916, Detroit Police.
Very well. Is Officer Wafer here? I don't think I saw an Officer Wafer. Just get close. Here. All right. Today, and the man of the hour is Mr. Luke Green, and he is here. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Let's see. Rena. Seems like you have one case here with Mr. Harry Boffman. Have you ever talked to Mr. Boffman?
He was supposed to either call me or send me an email on my last court date. I haven't received any contact with him since.
Is that Martinez rule? Okay, so that may not be necessary now because that case, I don't have a Martinez rule here. Officer Martinez.
Yes, sir, Judge. This is Officer Martinez. I've been checked in since 9 a.m.
Oh, you have, you have. Oh, very well. Well, we do. So let's get Mr. Boffman in here. Let's pass the matter. You've never had any substantive conversation with Mr. Boffman?
Not since that court date, the last court date.
I don't know what happened there. Let's pass the matter momentarily. I don't know if it's necessary to have him here. He's on the file. So we have to at least remove it from the file. Let's pass that matter. Will Lewis. Will Lewis. I don't see Will Lewis. Love. James Love.
Yeah.
Good morning, Your Honor.
James Love, good morning to you. Do you have a middle name, sir? Williams. City of Detroit versus James Williams Love, case number SP 1290070, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1393795, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1393891. SP 1510487, counts 1 and 2. SP 1513699, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Paul. Oh, go ahead, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Love.
James Williams Love.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. Is Officer Wilson here? Officer Wilson, Mark Wilson. Right. Corporal Spidell, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Corporal Spidell, Batch 402, Detroit Police Department.
Is Officer Turner here? Yes.
Correct. I'm right here, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. Put your appearance on the record, please, Officer Turner.
Officer Turner, Badge 4547, Detroit Police Department.
All right. Go with offers, Mr. Berry. Why don't you? Well, what happened? What's happening here is, let me see. Officer Harper. Officer Harper. I don't hear any response on Officer Harper. All right, Mr. Berry, let's get an offer on unregistered, untitled, no insurance, misdemeanor, improper plate, driving while license suspended. Those 4 charges. Unregistered, untitled, no insurance, improper plate, and driving while license suspended. Let's pass the matter. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Love, and wait on Mr. Berry to sort this out. He'll come in there and speak with you today as the date times after trial.
Okay.
Do you have any documentation?
Do I have documentation?
The license, insurance, registration?
Yes, sir.
All right, talk to Mr. Berry. Go in there and speak to him, Mr. Berry, and then speak to the city.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Are you on Mr. Giovanni? Who's on Giovanni? All right, let's go with back on the record with Mr. Lindsay. Mr. Lindsay, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, the people are willing to allow this default on the second matter to be set aside, and they would amend that to blockading traffic. So my client's pleading responsible, 2 counts of blockading traffic, stipulate to the face of the complaint for a factual basis. All other counts are being dismissed, and I stipulate to those. Probable cause.
Okay. Want to take the deal, sir?
Yes.
All right, so based on those stipulations, I will find you responsible for 2 amended counts of blocking traffic, $175. And dismiss the other 2 matters. When can you pay 175 plus 175?
Mr. Lindsay, you're good.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
When can you pay 175 plus 175?
Like towards the end of this month.
I'm gonna give you 30 days, pay by 11/9/2024. Hey, did any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit? I'm told you can upload that div that app to your phone or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it. Hey. All right.
All right, thank you.
Best of luck to you. Why don't you speak with Mr. Lucarina, Miss Soroki, and sort his stuff out for him, okay?
Is this a trial date?
Sure, all day.
So what officers are here?
The officers that are here are
I see.
Dabowski. I called in Boffman, but we'll just go ahead. Dabowski, Farhad, Harris. And I don't think Wafer showed. So.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Work it out for him.
Your Honor, are we
Mr.
working with Luperana?
Luperina, yes.
Yeah, sorry. It's gonna be Officer Martinez.
Yes, Officer Martinez, okay, Officer Martinez is here as well. That's on the drag racing. Spectator, is that drag racing spectator? Or is that drag as charged?
That's gonna be drag racing spectator.
Drag racing spectator.
And I don't see that officer listed, Your Honor, on the list.
No, he's on for Boffman, where Harry Boffman's name is.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Can you give me that? All right, so that's. Okay.
So to add them up, you need in license improper, unregistered untitled, no insurance misdemeanor, drag racing spectator, no insurance misdemeanor, unregistered untitled, driving while license suspended, improper equipment, no plates. The last two are civil infractions.
All right, thank you.
All right.
It's my client. Can you put him in a breakout room, please? And Mr. Buff.
Yes.
Mr. Bowman, I'll see you in a minute. Let me see if he's got any data.
And your client's name is who?
Luperina. Last one.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Got you.
Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Love. Oh, we
Your Honor?
have, yes.
Well, I'd like to have Mr. Love's license checked to see if it's valid.
Let's check Mr. Love's license, please. What happened to Greer? He went down to his other court case?
He got on Zoom.
I know he did, but he's not there anymore. See if he's in the hallway. Let me get a few seconds break for the second step. Drive license. It's suspended. Let me get a break.
Mr. Bowman, are you available?
Always for you. I'll meet you at 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm both. Yeah.
He's out there, but he said he had to get off his phone because he's got to follow to the court down the hall.
Does he want to come back? Take care of that matter
He
first?
said he's waiting on the attorney now before they call him, so I just wanted to tell him coming down to take.
And he's right down the hall.
Yeah, he's down there at the other end.
Well, he can get this on the phone.
But he walks to the court.
Yeah, if he had to walk to the, but let's
Have to get back
call
on
down there and let them know, to go down there and let them know that we got him to come down.
Okay.
You know, so we're just take care of it. I don't know what's gonna happen. He's got a lot of cases.
Okay.
Are we ready on love, Mr. Berry?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let me
We were
write the
check-
deal. We're waiting on Mr. Williams' law. Let me write the deal down. Is there a deal or what?
There is a deal, Your Honor. We were checking to see if he had a valid license.
He does not.
Oh. All right.
Excuse me, Your Honor, I do have a valid license. I just acquired my license.
Wait. This is the wrong love. His birthday, what is your date of birth?
6/15/1990.
6/15/1990. This is the wrong love. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it too. 6/15/1990 is the date of birth. Mr. Greer, we're probably just gonna have you back on another date unless you want to see if we can take care of this now. Let's
How you doing?
It's valid. License is valid, Mr. Berry.
Yes,
So
Your
the
Honor.
license is valid?
It is.
The
Not
answer is
yours.
yes.
Not yours. I didn't run yours, Mr. Greer.
And so, Your Honor, we're ready to proceed.
Okay, let's go back on the record with James Williams Love. I have a valid driver's license. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, as to the remaining charges, my client has valid registration as well as insurance and plates. And I've seen the document.
Is this the dismissal one? Did you talk it over with the city?
Well, I've not had a second discussion, but these are all of the charges on the docket, and the only officers, the officers who are present, and all of these matters have been satisfied with the confirmation of his license.
All right, I'm out. Dismiss the cases, SB 1290070, counts 1, 2, and 3, to provide valid documentation, SB 139-375, corrected, SB 139-3795, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SB 139-3921, SB 151-3699, counts 1, 2, and 3, all for no officer. And I will dismiss SB 15104-871 for provide valid documentation. I'll waive the warrant fee. You'll pay any reinstatement fee. Also, you're going to hold the court 228, 180, 144, 144, 156, 210, and 288. Those are matters that you left in default. And if there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day and best of luck to you, okay?
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Will you repeat those prices that I have to pay?
228, 180, 144, 144, 156, 210, and 288.
Okay.
All right, have a very good day, Mr. Love. Best of luck to you. Congratulations on the.
Thank you.
Officers for Love, be safe out there. Have a very good day.
All right, you too, sir.
So for Turner, the matter was dismissed.
Before, Your Honor,
Yes,
the prosecutor needs to speak with, I'm sorry.
Hold on 1 second. Turner. I'll call you right back. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Turner, your matter for Love, that's Love, yes. That matter was dismissed. He has a valid license now.
All right, thank you.
All right, be safe.
You too, sir.
All right, let's go. Let's call Mr. Greer into the record. Mr. Barry, this is the city of Detroit versus Larion Greer, Case number SP 1438647, count 1. SP 1483165, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1500527 SP 1516987, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1579548 SP 1591880, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1595164, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1605339, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1605342 U66878123. Appearance for the record, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendants. State your full name, Mr. Greer.
Larry Greer.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for trial on a lot of these matters.
My trial.
Oh, pre-trial. You
Thank
just
you.
said 9, you just said 9 a.m. Okay, pre-trial. That he went to jail. That's why he's on here like that. All right, you have to get an updated offer. There's a lot of stuff on here. Mr. Greer, for a young man your age, you got a lot of tickets here, and now you have a felony allegation. You're getting closer and closer to the penitentiary. You know that?
Yes.
You want in, huh? Banging down the door to get in, huh?
No.
They'll let you in.
Officer below.
Mr. Berry, get Mr. Greer, go to the breakout room. He's got let's set another pre-trial. Let's set another pre-trial. He's got a matter down and then this will consolidate his matters and bring them all together. Because it's other matters that aren't on the docket. All right, so you can go handle your other case. I'm gonna give you a $0 bond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I called into the record. 1, 2, 3, 4. That were on the docket. I don't know if you want to get an updated offer or not. Do you have a license, Mr. Greer?
Yes.
Run his driver's license, please. Let's pass the matter. Let's see. Pass the matter. And then we'll see what it says. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lucarina. Mr. Lucarina, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we were able to discuss all the tickets, but it looks like prosecutor wasn't able to speak with Officer Martinez, and it looks like he's in the room. So maybe he wants to try to speak with him before we move forward.
Officer Martinez, can you join breakout room 1? Speak to Mr. Bowman, please.
I'll go wait for you, Mr. Bowman, in my room.
Make it easier for you. All right, they're in there.
All right. So at the court's convenience, we're ready on this matter. And I see Mr. Boffman's in the waiting room. Perfect timing.
Mr. Boffman.
Mr. Boffman should meet me in the breakout room. Mr. Boffman.
Why don't you, Mr. Boffman and Soroki meet in the breakout room? Because Ms. Soroki has done work on the case as well.
Okay.
Morning, Mr.
Breakout room 4.
All right. Mr. Boffman, good morning to you. Let's go back on the record with Giovanni Lucarina. Mr. Boffman, can you put your appearance on for Mr. Lucarina, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052, on behalf of Mr. Luperana. Would you, sir, unmute your device, state your name for the record?
Giovanni Luperina.
So there is an agreement here that the defendant would plea on certain cases and others would be dismissed here. Specifically, the defendant will plead guilty on 3 separate occasions to driving in the city of Detroit with an improper plate, Your Honor. On 1 occasion, he will admit to driving, allowing an unlicensed driver, that would have been himself, to drive a motor vehicle in the city. And on 1 occasion, he will admit responsible to improper equipment. The balance of the matters would be dismissed here. The defendant's been advised. He's ready to give you a factual basis where needed.
All right, so the one improper equipment is that one of the improper plates. So here's the deal on SP 1547788 counts 1, 2, and 3. Those matters will be dismissed, no officer. On SP 1547907 1, 2, and 3, those matters will be dismissed, no officer. SP 1547788 1, 2, and 3, no officer. SP 1574414, strike that. SP 157, strike that. SP 1547907, counts 1, counts 2, dismiss no officer. What is going to happen with the drag racing case SP 134185561?
That will be dismissed here, Your Honor. I don't believe there's a complaining witness for
So
that. case.
we have 3 misdemeanors that are older. I have a license improper, unregistered, untitled, and no insurance misdemeanor. We have some newer misdemeanors of no insurance, unregistered, untitled, driver license suspended. And then the old improper equipments, I don't think were on the docket at all, were they? They were. They were on the docket. So, and a note plate. So it's 2 civil infractions. So let's do it like this. We'll leave the one. Give me the offer again.
3 improper plates, 1 allowing and 1 expired plates, or 1, excuse me, improper equipment.
You want to take the deal, sir? For the 4 misdemeanors, it'll be $240 a piece. And for the 1 improper equipment, I'm just going to leave that one that's in default. It'll be $246. I could probably save you some money on a late fee and stuff like that on that. You want to take the deal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine.
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman or Ms. Soroki at some point went over your other advice or rights, did she not?
Yes.
Yeah, you understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
Your Honor.
You gotta speak up, I couldn't hear you.
No, Your Honor, I do not.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Let me draw your attention back to May the 3rd, 2024, around 8:47 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Vernon and Morrell. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
Operate a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license, insurance, and registration.
Yes, Your Honor.
You could not do either, could you?
No, I cannot.
Why is that?
At the time, I did not have anything valid on that vehicle or as a valid license.
Find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing $240 fine and 2 amended counts of improper plate. For one, the amended count of allowing for the driver's license suspended, and the improper plates will be for the amended from no insurance and an unregistered untitled. 240, 240, 240, I'll dismiss upon payment. Let me draw your attention back to way back to July the 20th, 2021 at around 6:35 p.m. City of Detroit in the area of 4th Street in Powell. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
operating a 1998 Honda, a 1998 Honda.
Yes.
Officer asks you to produce valid insurance or registration for that.
Yes.
You couldn't do either, could you?
No, I cannot.
Why is that?
I had no valid registration, insurance, or license at the time.
All right, find him guilty of the amended count of improper plate, $240 fine, dismiss upon payment. I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. He'll pay any reinstatement fees. I don't see any reinstatement fees. 240, 240, 240, 240. That's 4 240s. And then the old equipment, we're not even gonna discuss that. That was,
We understand, Your Honor. That's already abstracted to collections.
Yeah, and we'll waive the warrant, we'll waive the late fee on that, sir. I don't know what that's gonna come to, but on review, when can you pay all this stuff?
Those are payments. Those are payments of $240 each, correct?
Yes, 4 times, and then about another 120 or more on the other improper equipment. When can you pay it? Here's what I'll do.
Within the next month or so.
I'm gonna give you until
possibly with.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you till November the 9th, and come back on November the 9th. I'm gonna allow payment plan. So either come back and have it paid on November the 9th, or come on down to the courthouse before November the 9th and get into a payment plan. If you get into that payment plan, it'll be between you and the court, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So November the 9th is your next court date. If there's nothing further, Mr. Luke Marina, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Thank you very much. You as well, sir.
All right, take it easy.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
All right, Mr. Baughman, good to see you. All the counselors, all the officers, you guys be safe out there, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. Greer does have a valid driver's license, and it's not that bad.
Yes.
Let's just set a trial date for this stuff, and we'll get some resolution on the trial date. How about that?
Fine with me, Your Honor.
Mr. Greer, you want to do that?
Yes.
That way
What's the trial date for?
It's just so that, first of all, so we can get a global resolution. That way I'll have all the tickets here that I called into the record in front of me. I only have a partial number of tickets, and then, we'll get you an offer on that date, all right?
Okay, and is my license still valid?
Yeah, your license is valid, surprisingly.
Okay.
All right. Come back on December the 16th, 2024 at 9 a.m. I wish you the best of luck on the case you got now, the other case, all right?
Hey, thank you, appreciate it.
But I mean what I say, you're knocking on the door, and they will let you in.
I understand.
All right, so get it together.
Okay, I am. Thank you.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. December the 16th, all right?